What is up, my awesome YouTubians? How are you all doing? So today the plan is to take out some stations and to farm some parts for our ship mods. So I hope you all enjoy, and we might as well just get on with it. So remember, if you like what you see, to smash that like and subscribe button like they owe you money. And I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so I had a strange idea. The idea is 3 Ospreys, all with a torpedo launcher and some other weapon on the front. However, they're going to be full, or mostly full, with defense drones. So think of them like a drone carrier, yet, well, pretty much a drone carrier. You know, like they have the Cerberus, but this can actually hold more drones than the Cerberus, so this is why I chose this. I really don't know if we need cargo drones or not for it, but I left it with 1 and 1 repair drone. And filled it to the brim with torpedoes. So hopefully it might work the same as the bomber. So the idea is I'm going to have 3 of these. This is the one that we had, the free one that was floating around, you know, I forgot which sector it was in. In terms of turrets, we have pulse plasma for some reason. I don't think we want plasma, as this is going to be hanging a little back. So I'm going to put a shard, just, you know, to be a little different. On the sides we have the bolts, and that is that. So on the rear is the pulse, yes, very good. So there's that. We have the Paranid engines, Taladi shields, and so that is that. So I'm going to go and buy another 2. I'm going to set it up exactly the same way as this, and we're going to try something out with them. but before we buy the other 2, we need some money, because we are currently at 3 million in our pockets. We have 31 million over here. Can I have the arrow thingy, please? Can we do this? I'm gonna leave it with 11 million something. So that's 23 million on us, and we're going to go over here. I added another row of storage underneath, as we were getting full, and I thought, well, this is a bit of a waste to have, you know, have things running, and, you know, we're pretty much not making anything, so why not add more storage? And as this one as well, I'm going to leave it. Oh, expected operating budget is 14 million, then I'm going to leave you with 20 million. Like I saw. Like that. Then we now have 50 million on us. Oh my god, we are so rich. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, let's buy those 2 things. So I'm gonna buy these 2, and I'll bring you guys back in a mo. So that is that. That is 2 of Ospreys. That is the things that we have on them. You feel free to pause it and just look at that if you want. This is going to cost us 13 million. I am going to say confirm order, because that is how we do things. So unfortunately, our pilots of these 3 Ospreys, they're pretty low when it comes to their skill. So I'm going to hunt around, and I'm going to get like a 4-star. I know we have a number of 4 stars in some of the pulsars. Well, that's a 3, but you know, you're going to get the idea. And I'm just going to swap them and pop them into the Osprey. Why? I think, I'm not sure, so correct me if I am wrong, but I believe that the higher skill the pilot is, that the more drones it could probably command. I am not sure. I have no idea, and I don't know why I cannot travel to this dock, but whatever. So that is the idea. Again, I will bring you guys back in a mo. Well, this is just epic, Ego Soft. I tell the Pulsar, could you go and dock with the bloody thing. Of course he said, I'm going to go and dock for you. And he ends up over here. Epic. And you can't even cancel this docking order. Like, you know, ego soft. If you're watching, which you probably aren't watching. So you know those, what was it, Indian type shoes, I guess, where they sew on the gold trimmings as decorations? This is exactly what that reminds me of. It's like it's Aladdin's shoe. A sci-fi version of Aladdin's shoe, and the docking area is where you'd put your foot in. Okay, so we have everything somewhat set up. There is a few things that I want to try out. Let's just give this a pause. One of which is, obviously we're going to say attack. And we're going to do the usual thing. Attack all enemies, shoot to disable. However, for now, I'm going to try something here. We want to use the drones. Bombs, I have no idea what they want to say with that. We have torpedoes, so I do not want them to use the torpedoes for now. What I would like them to try and do is either get close. Actually, no, I don't even really want them to get close. I just want them to use their drones. And that is it. That's all I want them to do. Just send the drones. So I'm going to leave drones active and we're going to see what happens with that. I'm going to do the same for the others. Now for this one, I'm actually going to give it a different command. I'm going to say protect position. Now protect position, obviously he is going to use torpedoes. So we cannot tell this one to not use torpedoes, and therefore he will probably end up using those torpedoes against drones because ego soft. So let's see what's going to happen. We have one defense drone which is going to escort. Actually, let's stay here and just tag the Osprey. So the Osprey, he wants to attack the turret, but he launched a torpedo. Well, that doesn't really make sense. So again, I am going to double check this. Yeah. The only weapon systems that are ticked is drones, yet it launched a torpedo. So obviously this is something else that isn't working. Well, that just pooped all over my hopes and dreams. What is this Osprey doing? He wants to attack a shield Jenny. He has also launched a torpedo. He does have a drone out. However, this guy for sure will be using his torpedoes versus the drones, which is going to be an absolute waste. So if this isn't going to work out the way I am planning, then I'm going to have to change, you know, the whole idea. Because as you can see, our little drones, they're just on escort. You would have thought it would send those drones to the target. Now, how many times did we see in previous station runs where the drones would just bugger off, do their own stupid thing and pull the whole, you know, enemy drones that they have over there? I mean, it's like they're heading towards something, but it says escort, so I don't know.
Defense drone.
Hello? They are actually shooting something. They have actually gone for a turret. And the
Defense drone. Defense
Osprey?
drone. Defense drone.
Where is the Osprey? You are over here. So this is the Osprey of these guys. And this is the one that is currently on attack target, attack all enemies, shoot to disable, and only drones. But I believe he is also using torpedoes. So then this one is sort of like, yeah, well, I know this one is going to be a might be a little bit boring for you guys, but I did want to try this test out, and perhaps you guys might get a rough idea of something, or spark some sort of idea to, I don't know, something in your own games to try out, or but that is strange. It's like the defense drones, they don't retaliate versus something that is attacking them. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep on flying towards our Lord and Master whilst my anus gets blown off. So there are stuff exploding. Obviously we have torpedoes being fired at the station. As you can see, there's a torpedo heading in to this weapons platform, is it? But I would have thought we would see more action from our drones. Clearly there are enemies in the sky, so why are the drones just going to wait until they surround the Osprey for them to actually do something? And my god, look at all of that. And look at this guy, he's just chillax. He's like, yeah, what's up, bro? And then we have a bunch of defense drones down here. They are just chill. Oh my god, I cannot hit nothing. Yes, I am using the incorrect weapons for this job. Yes. Well, that was the Osprey taking that out, probably with its main weapons and probably with a torpedo. It's unbelievable the beating that these defense drones can take. Look at that. There goes the torpedo after a defense drone, which is... it's just bloody amazing, that is. Let's waste a torpedo on a drone. Oh my god. Right. Someone is shooting my rear end. Please kindly stop doing that. I'd like to remain a virgin. Thanks. So you would have thought with all of our defense drones that we would be just wiping the floor with them. So it does surprise me how the Osprey can actually hold 100 missiles or 100 torpedoes. It's like they are both the same size in EgoSoft size. Yet the actual bomber itself can only hold 40 torpedoes or missiles, which is just mind-blowing, really. Wow, that's a load of defense drones that just died. I'm assuming a torpedo exploded next to them. Well, I really have to apologize for the lack of content in this station kill. Because I was just busy going around in circles, making myself dizzy. Trying to get rid of some of these drones. No, actually I'm going to try something else. I'm going to say let's say follow. Because what I'm going to try to do is I want to try to get their drones to get closer to the station. So we've got them on follow. The pharmaceutical goods company factory has zero, and I mean zero surface targets. So during all that time, their torpedoes must have been taking these places out. And that looks like an epic no. So they won't send their defense drones. I know they're called defense drones as in defense, but they still would not use them and send them to attack. Which I find a little bit silly, really. It's just silly. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the usual thing and clear this place up. I'm going to say you come and defend, and then as usual in our object list and wing attack my target. So what does that do? Would that get your drones to do something, my friend? However, the drones, they don't seem to be taking part that much. So yeah, as you can see, the defense drones, they are just, I just want to dock. I want to come out, and then I want to dock. Well, I'm not going to let you bore you guys more watching this. I will bring you all back when something better happens. so this just happened. The Osprey Vanguard, Insect and Napoleon's Fortune 2, was destroyed by From Russia with Love. Where the hell did that come from? And why were we attacking Russia? And where is Russia? There's Russia with Love. Why? Why did you attack it? And why did he attack us? Oh well. After all that, we get a bloody venture that attacks and destroys our bleeding Osprey. Oh, this just gets even better. This is just epic. This is awesome. I'm gonna bring you guys back. Once this is all out of the way, I will probably destroy the rest of the Ospreys myself as they failed pathetically. And hopefully I'm gonna find something fun for you all to watch. And there you go, Mr. From Russia with Love. Bacon says hello with love and all that stuff. Right, so it does seem a bit random with these defense drones. Some of them want to attack. Very few. The rest are just looking pretty in space. The others want to dock. So I really have no clue. And there you go. As you can see, there was another detonation there because it was fired too far away. So the whatever is using torpedoes, my dear Egosoft, they need to check how far they are first before firing. So here's something I noticed. This Osprey does not have any torpedoes. Yet it's continuously trying to carry out the bombing run as if it had torpedoes. And it's the same for this one. They both have the attack on the 3 dock pier, which is over here, which is what we are shooting at as well. Yet 0 torpedoes, and they yeah. Oh well. So that is finally that. Again, I am going to apologize for such a boring station fighty thing. I'm gonna have to chop that recording up pretty badly so I don't bore you guys. I am gonna have to try and find something else for us to do in the meantime, so I'm going to be right back. Ooh, that's a lot of drones. Oh, that is a hell of a lot of drones. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I've had an idea with these Buzzards. We haven't used any of these yet. So my idea was we're going to have a wing leader. He will have a torpedo launcher like this, and probably just give him the light torps or heavy torps, we'll see. And then the rest of his wing, instead of a torpedo launcher, he would have the iron beam thingy from the Argons, and we use them to try to take out some stations and see how that goes. So I'm gonna buy, let's say 15 perhaps of these, and that will mean that we'll have 5 with torpedo launchers. Okay, so we want 5 of these. And then we want Alright, so we have to give it some stuff. That's no problem. So what is this? What is that? Alright, let's have a... It doesn't have any turrets. Well, that is strange. You would have thought they would have had turrets on their stuff. Like on everything. Looks pretty awesome. Are those ships? Or parts of? Hello, little red squares.
Drone 2.
They are drones.
Drone 4.
And that means we can farm the snot out of these things
3.
without any issues.
Container.
Let's just hope we can get some decent mods though. Alright, so let's try this again. This is our current inventory. If you want, give it a pause, check everything out. Now we have 4 exceptional weapon chambers, that's nice. Okay, so I am going to do an hour. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just set our laser towers up a tiny bit differently. So as you can see, we have the civs there coming out of here. If I can get control of our ship, because we get all that magnetic pull. So I'm going to go like this, just so you guys can see. So that's 5. We drop 1. We probably won't be able to drop another one next to it. Strange how they're not going for the civs this time, but anyway. So as you can see, you have to move so it carries on putting them out. That's pretty much what I wanted to show. So if you do spam it and you don't see, you just see the one coming out. You just move and it will automatically put the other one down. Oh Christ. Okay, so this is all my laser towers somewhat laid out where these little holes are. Indeed, we could have got more, but at the same time we don't want them to destroy this, even though it hasn't moved any percent. We did leave that area a little bit open though. We don't have anything laid around there. So I'm gonna make a save here so I don't have to lay everything down again, and I will bring you guys back in an hour. Okay, so after the 8th crash, I can't do this anymore. So I have packed up our laser towers. I'm gonna try to collect the last remaining bits and bobs that are around. We have definitely not done an hour. Although I've done more than an hour just for the reloads and trying to get back to where I was, but what can we do? Right, so I don't think there are any more boxes. So let's see what we found, shall we? Remember, this is not an hour's of stuff, so I'll probably try to bring us this aside, you know. I'll probably try to bring up another the previous recording where we started off and tried to line it up over here. So this is what we have found. We did not find any exceptional stuff. Lots of decryption modules. Honestly, I would have thought we found more stuff. But we did get a ton of stuff, that is for sure. I mean, if you were to start off your game and you ended up with a medium ship that you could carry Mark II laser towers, this would be quite a good way to farm up some early money. As it's quite easy, this place does not have any turrets whatsoever. The only thing that I'm upset about really is that this upload is going to turn out to be quite the crappy, boring fail upload. Which I am, you know, really, I am apologizing. I'm really sorry about that. This upload. I know it's going to be an absolute load of crap. I mean, I would have loved to spend an hour in there just to see what we could find, but unfortunately that's going to be a no. Anyway, let us go see what our little buzzards are going to do for us. So I'm going to tell these idiots to come and dock, and I will bring you guys back in a mo. Okay, so we are on one of our wing leaders of our buzzards. We are heading over to a pharmaceutical goods factory of the SCA, and we shall see what sort of trouble that these buzzards can do on their own. So once we get there, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so we have finally arrived near this SCA pharmaceutical goods factory. We do have an SCA plunderer nearby. We'll see if he will or she will intervene. We have currently surrounded the factory, so I'm gonna try to do the usual thing, and I'm gonna you know, try not to intervene myself, but we are standing with our captain here, who is a 3-star captain. So what I'm gonna say is pretty much attack. I'm gonna try to do it as I do with the bombers. And we're going to see what happens. Now, I have no idea if there are any drones. No idea if that behemoth is going to even intervene. So we shall find out. Okay, so that is that. We are ready to go. I'm going to do one of these and one of those, I suppose, whilst I hit the microphone. Okay, so this is what we are on. All the wing leaders have the torpedo. Then we have a mix of the blasters and the shotguns. Everyone does have one of the iron blasters. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we have some weapons fire being directed towards what I think are the turrets. We have not seen any torpedoes being shot by our buzzards, which is absolutely and utterly strange to me. So it does look like we do have a number of drones farting around. So it looks like this guy is taking a beating from that beam weapon. No one is bothering to fire a torpedo at it, which is very upsetting. Today this upload has been an absolute epic fail. Oh, there goes a bloody torpedo. About bloody time, you know. There's another torpedo coming in. Took your goddamn time. This guy, I think, is probably gonna die very soon, because that's it. You blow the snot out of that thing, weapon platform. You are taking fire from a drone. 2 drones. Yeah, this guy is totally gone. He is dead. Dead. D-E-D. Dead. And there's another awesome torpedo at something that's already destroyed. But, well, Do you think this guy is going to survive? Not by the way he's flying. That is for sure. My god, man. What on earth are you doing? Let's check the other guys. Let us give it some pause. Ah, well, his shield is back up. He is at 36% hull, you poor thing. Tell me that's one of theirs. That is one of theirs. Are you? What are you? You are okay. So it looks like we only have one so far, which is damaged. Everyone has 5 in the group. That's not bad, I think, for starting off. But we do have about 17 drones. And these guys, obviously they have not been, the wing leader has not been attacked. So these guys are just going to be, I'm sticking with him. Oh my god, he's going to burn through his shields just for a stupid boost. I really hate that. I really hate that they've done it this way. I honestly would have loved the idea if they... Are you only using one weapon? Okay. If they used energy cells to provide boost. You know, you plug in an energy cell, you've got so much boost. And my god, this guy is taking a beating. And there he goes! Popping those boosters on like there's no care in the world for the shield. It does not look like he's retaliating that much. He seems to be trying to evade. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. That wasn't a lot of damage. So I gave them the Iron Blaster for other ships as well. So if they go up against a ship with a shield, hopefully that little blaster there strips the shield down quick. So be able to get, you know, the damage from the other guns pretty much working instantly on the hull when they do their dogfight, you know, the head-to-head thing. Oh boy, this guy is in a lot of trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. He has a number of drones on his backside. I am not seeing anyone trying to help this guy at all with the drones. Ooh, and there's another torpedo on that weapons platform. Oh my god, you are finally retaliating against something, but it's too late because you're probably dead. DED. Let's go and check someone else out. Let us see, how are we doing? 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Very good. So far no one has died. We do have 2 on the brink of destruction. So what should we do? Should we say stop attacking said station, perhaps? Okay, so let us see what is going to happen. They are all now on protect position, and they're all pretty much in the same position. I mean, it should encompass a sphere-like thing. Perhaps we should have done this earlier on. I don't know. Let's just have a look over at this guy. That is the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So let's see what is going to happen next. So there we go. SC8 Lighting Station Security Vessel. It has now changed its priority from station to vessel. And yeah, would like to face plant the station rather than go and attack the vessel. Very good. And we have lost the Buzzard. The Buzzard has been lost. The vultures are going to come and eat the Buzzard. So, oh god, there goes another Buzzard. Yet the wing leader here still wants to attack the tracking turret. And now it's changed its target to the defense drone. Very nice. They really took care of that drone. I like. Perhaps we should have done this from the start as protect position and see what would have happened. And there we go again. We are off to attack another SCA defense drone. Unfortunately, this guy is using torpedoes. I pray he does not fire a torpedo at the drone. Having a hard time to see the little speck that they are shooting at. But that is so many goddamn bullets that that was just an exaggerated amount of projectiles being fired at such a little thing, and they did not hit it. But they are definitely cleaning house. So we have lost 2 buzzards for nothing. We should have done hold position from the get-go. So we are trying to attack another defense drone, trying to shoot through objects because we do not check for line of sight. It looks like our wing leader here has launched a missile towards one of the container storages. Very good. It would have been better against the turret. But perhaps there isn't any turrets. Let's have a look see. Do you have turrets, my friend? It does not. It has been stripped of all offensive and defensive capabilities. So the buzzards are not that bad. I do like the idea of the 3 weapon group. It does give you some versatility to add stuff. But we lost 2 buzzards because no, we lost more than 2. We have 4. We have lost. Damn, we have lost a number of buzzards. We have lost 3 buzzards due to my idiocy. Should have just said hold position, or hold position. No, protect position. That would have probably, we would not have lost a drone. I mean, a buzzard. At least that is my thoughts. They obviously would need, you know, better fire support when it comes to the actual structures themselves, because obviously it's going to take them quite long to destroy a module. But I would have really have loved a command just to say attack small, or attack medium or large. So we could have had all of our buzzers. They would have just been focusing on the drones rather than like this right now, as we do have a number of drones still flying around. They would have all pretty much focused on the drones, and then we would have given them the cue as to attack this module or that module first as a group. So here is one of their drones. Nothing special, a drone like all the other drones. But their weapon, that drone weapon, is damn hard, man. It hits pretty damn hard. And to me it looks like this would have had 2 weapons and they just removed the one over there. Cheaply removed it. Yeah, to me it looks like it should have had 2 weapons. My god, this drone is still wandering around with 1% hull. Would somebody please come and sneeze on it? Nor a space fly. My god, the accuracy of our ships is appalling. So it looks like everything is now clear. We are now clear of little farty drones, and it looks like we are actually destroying the station with ease, to be honest. Things are popping here and there. I am liking this little attack force. It is just a shame that I was an idiot and didn't put them on a protect position in the first place. And the Paranid are gonna have to pay for all of the space weed that is being dropped all over the place. Let's have a little view from here, shall we? So is it expensive to use these fighters the way I am with the torpedoes? Probably. But what else are we going to spend our money on in this game? Currently it's pretty, you know, it's pretty easy to make money. I really just haven't been trying that hard to make money. Because we would have been like just swimming in billions. It's that easy. But then as for assault crafts, you know, I think these are pretty good. And then if we had like the carrier here for some backup fire or some extra hard hitting weapons to be used on the station mostly, this would have been done very much quicker in terms of blowing the modules up. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the weapon loadouts that we have chosen for our Buzzards? Some being a mix of the shards and others with the blasters, yet all of them having the middle weapon being the iron blaster for anti-shields. And then our wing leaders to be with the torpedoes. Obviously we can swap out the torpedoes for a missile launcher. It may actually have been a better idea using the trackers with the heavy swarm missiles. So they'll pretty much go up close to the target and hopefully launch them at turrets. Yet also be effective, or hopefully effective, versus other ships. So yes, next episode we shall be looking into the whole ship mods and the materials for those mods. I shall be having another go at the whole Xenon civ farming thing. So leave your comments and suggestions as to what do you think are the right or good mods to go with which weapons. And if anyone has used the modifications that I think was it speed up the rotation of turrets, there was one of them that says for the rotation. If you have used that and have you noticed any particular difference with the aim of the turrets, please let me know in the box down below. This is very nice. This is very nice. The other use that I was trying to get out of the Iron Blaster was if they were to go against a ship turret, station turret, or station shield, ship shield, that the Iron Blaster would help remove that shielding so they can get to do the hard damage on the thing itself, you know, the hull damage of the turret or the shield. At least that was my thoughts behind that, as to why I wanted it there. But in terms of ship, I think this ship is quite good. I like the ship. I like the look of the ship, at least for once. So far, this and the Peregrine Bomber, in terms of ship model, I do like. And yes, we still need to go and install the Paranid engines on most of these. So yeah, we are wasting a ton of torpedoes though, because our ships are not checking the line of sight before firing. Most of them are being fired at a point of the structure that is being covered by something. And again, we also have this issue. So, as we normally do, you still have to, at the end of the day, get them all to group up. And there you go. So all we do is the usual thing. Set them all under your wing. Hit the T and obviously be in control of the ship that you are on. Excusez-moi, Mr. Lizard. So we target, right click, wing, attack my target. Now they will stop being idiots and shooting at the empty red square, and they will all go and destroy that thing. And there we go. Another SCA druggy factory down. Less competition for us. Soon we shall have world domination of the market of space weed, space booze and magic dust. It must all belong to us, and it must all be ours only. So again, I need to apologize for such a crappy upload with numerous fails of things that I wanted to do yet couldn't be done. So remember to stay tuned for the next upload, where obviously we shall be destroying more stuff. We shall be kicking off the war, or doing some war missions to hopefully get some of these sectors to go to war with each other. The idea I think I have is I'm going to actually take a mission from each of them, with hopes that, you know, firstly we don't lose too much rep with one side for now, and that we cause a load of chaos and conflict between everybody, and we shall benefit off it somehow. So that is the idea, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be happening in the next episode. We shall be trying to kick off the war, or wars. We shall definitely be going after more SCA bases, which have the space weed, booze and whatever. But for now, my awesome YouTubians, again I apologize for such a crappy upload. So remember, if you did like what you see, which I highly doubt you did today, please remember to smash that like and subscribe button like they owe you money. If you've had a coffee today, smash that like and subscribe button also. And for now, my awesome YouTubians, I am going to apologize one last time, and I'm going to say take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.